Sodium is one of the most dangerous metals you should never put in water. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing into this video. This is sodium metal and I'm going to be showing you the reaction with water. But let me make something really clear. During your chemistry class in secondary school, your teacher might have told you, or maybe you have read it from a chemistry textbook, that when some metals like sodium react with water, it is going to produce an alkali at the same time liberate hydrogen gas. Which means that if I put this sodium in water, the water is going to transform from ordinary water into an alkali. At the same time, I'm going to have a gas which is going to be hydrogen gas. The first thing I want to do is to show you that this is ordinary water. And how are you going to know that this is ordinary water? I'm going to be testing this water with litmus. Water is neutral to litmus paper, which means that if I should insert a litmus paper into this water, if I test it with litmus paper, you're going to realize that there's no color change. Why? Because this is ordinary water and water is neutral to litmus paper. Watch what is going to happen after the experiment if I test it with litmus paper. I'm going to be putting sodium, which is a group 1 element and also a metal, into this water. At the end of the day, I should have an alkali, which is sodium hydroxide, at the same time hydrogen gas. So this is an aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide, and I'm going to be testing it with litmus paper to prove it to you that it is not your ordinary water but an alkali. So this is an alkali, which is sodium hydroxide. If I put my litmus paper inside, you're going to realize that my litmus paper is going to turn from red into a blue litmus paper. So you see, this is blue. It turns from red to blue litmus paper. Let me show you another one. The sodium have dissolved in water to become sodium hydroxide. And the gas that evolved is hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas is also going to be liberated. Remember that I tested it previously. It was neutral to litmus paper. This time around, if I should insert my red litmus paper, let's see what the color is going to be. Are you seeing that? So look at it. My red litmus paper has completely turned into a blue litmus paper to show that this is an alkali solution. Let me show you another one. This is another red litmus paper. So this shows that this solution is an aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide, or this solution is sodium hydroxide. I want to turn my litmus paper back from blue to red. All I need to do is to insert it into an acid. This is an acid, which is HCl. If I insert it back into an acid, look at what is going to happen. It has turned back from blue into red. If I take it again and put it inside my sodium hydroxide, it is going to turn from red back into blue. Red litmus paper is going to turn blue in an alkali solution, and an acid is going to turn blue litmus paper into a red litmus paper. So this is an acid and this is an alkali, which is sodium hydroxide. And that is why my red litmus paper is turning into blue. This shows that sodium, which is a metal, is going to react with water to produce an alkali, which is sodium hydroxide, at the same time liberate hydrogen gas. By the way, let me tell you something interesting. This particular thing that I just showed you is one of the questions that was asked in 2025 WAEC chemistry examination. Like the chemical equation for the reaction between sodium and water. Chemistry is not difficult. The problem is the resources. that your child is learning from. Enroll your child for our chemistry lesson. Visit our website today, aegisacademy.com. Get quality education at a cheap price.